Alright, Juby. Hopefully this time it's going to go a little better. Alright, so another garden update. Here we go. Alright, I know this front part looks a little rough. But it's because I've been working on the perimeter. So notice, got this spot over here kind of opened up. And moving the coop has absolutely made a difference. So this is where they are. They've been on this section for week 3. Hey, Limpus. Hey, Lacey. Y'all doing a good job. Yeah. They've probably been sitting and scratching on this spot for about 4 or 5 days. And this will be their next spot. But they've been over here. So this is where they were for 2 different turns. And I've just scooted them down. And there's a bunch of leaves here that weren't here yesterday, so I wish I had been able to film, but it is what it is. And ta-da! Look at all the weeding I've been doing. I have not put Limpus and Lacey over on this section. But what I'm trying to do is reset the brick boundary little area. So I've been restacking, digging it up, using that pole to show me if it's level or not, because it's straight. But notice I've got all this space over here. I'm very impressed with it. And in here, in the hoop house, it did look better before I left. But we have got a storm coming. So underneath here, it's double covered. You can see where the wind is whipping it around. But it's a hoop within a hoop. And under here, I've got a turnip, several potatoes, and this is just protecting them from the frost. And over on the other side, I can get it over here. Over on the other side, under this section, are some onions. Can you see that? And I'll have to recover this because my wind has gotten pretty rough. But it's not even supposed to be on the second hoop. Anyway, so there's that. They have survived 3 frosts. I am pretty pleased with myself and my progress getting this area done. I've put these large bits of mat to help suffocate in between the aisles. And this grassy section here is where I'm going to go next with Limpus's house. Okay, I had to mute the video for this because this guy right here
and his brother started barking once they saw me come around the side of the house. Now I've got these plows over here because we mowed. Look at that. We got the alleyways in between the grapevines mowed. Now the grass has not been trimmed around the vines, and this is to kind of give frost protection, little winter coverage, and so over the winter I'm going to be working on trimming that better. Now this rain gauge is quite important, as you've seen in all my other garden updates. Almost got like a inch and a quarter there on the last rainfall, so I'm clearing this out because we're about an hour away from another rainstorm coming through, bringing in a cold front, and as I, had said earlier, we've got the wind coming in my microphone on this camera. So I, again, apologize for that. But the fall foliage is still coming off of these oak trees, and I swear, yesterday it looked great. I wish I'd taken a picture. I didn't have any leaves in my side garden. But it is what it is, right? And this is the front garden. We still have to do some tilling, getting this stuff turned under, but I've been doing a lot of work towards the strawberry patch. And you can see where I've got the two alleys, and I've got dog traffic coming in here. If anyone has ever grown strawberries before, that is a good plant to have. That's over there, that's Hank's brother Henry, who is quite vocal. That's why, well, anyway, strawberries. So, strawberries can handle traffic. Like, I've been walking on these as I remove that bird net and noticed the plant itself is pretty hardy. And I've kind of been filling in some gaps on the original two aisles. I haven't lined out what I'm doing with the third and fourth row, but it took forever to get that bird net, so I kind of took a break. But you can see my little knee pad over there where I work, and I haven't even touched this section over here. It still has a bird net on it. Well, I've touched it. I've started pulling the bird net back, but it took a few hours to get it out of the grass on this. But it was multiple fronts of attack. I was pulling weeds, I was transferring, and I was removing the bird net. And that has to be done here. And the bees have wintered in, they're hunkered down. They got a decent windbreak up there in that corner. And look at how the potato row has turned out, guys. I've got it totally weeded. I mean, I yanked stuff out by the roots. And I'm wanting to give you an update later to show you how weed-free this section has become.